Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Tales of Monkey Island. So, we're in a weird position where we don't know what we're doing, and I think I need to trigger some cutscenes.
Prepare to set sail,
and
Mr.
I
Winslow.
think I will trigger something if I leave. We never really got onto anything like the Rock of Gelato or Isle of Ooh or Boulder Beach. And if worst comes to worst, we'll come back to Flotsam Island. Like right now we're on Jerkbait Island, so let's see what happens when we do this.
Actually, the Rock of Gelato has been pretty unlucky for me. First the whole LeChuck and ship exploding thing, then Morgan cut off my hand when I went back. Mr. Winslow, let's avoid the Rock of Gelato from now on.
Yes, sir, Captain Threepwood.
We could go to Brilling Island.
Onward to Brillig Island.
Aye, aye, sir.
Wow, I didn't think tiny islands like this actually existed. Good thing I'm not stuck here. I haven't finished my top 5 things to have while stranded on a deserted island list.
So there's a palm tree.
Ooh, bendy. I never get sick of rubber trees.
A coconut.
As funny as it would be, I'd hate for someone to trip on this coconut and get hurt. I should probably get rid of it. On second thought, maybe I'll just leave it there.
Okay. A rock.
Nice rock.
We did see a map that... Let's see if this works on the rock.
I don't need to see that all warped and enlarged in manatee vision.
Maybe I... Yeah, I guess I forgot to look at the map with the magnifier that we made, so there might have been a secret
I
there.
don't need to see that all warped and enlarged in manatee vision.
We don't have anything that would cut the rubber tree or anything like that, right?
I'm not grabbing that with my hook. It'll tarnish it.
We could probably put some rubber sap in the... from the tree.
Well, I'm done here. Back to the narwhal.
And we have a transition that gets us to
Welcome
this
back,
point.
sir.
Thank you, Mr. Winslow.
Where to, Captain?
And I don't see a real reason to
Set
go
sail
to
for Boulder Beach.
Yes, sir,
Flotsam
Captain.
Island. Not yet. Then, like, even if the island was
Hello?
completely
Anyone
different.
here? Big rock.
And I bet there is something written on all of these rocks.
It's a pretty big rock for such a tiny little island. Maybe this is the tip of a giant underwater pyramid from a highly advanced ancient civilization. Or maybe it's just a rock.
Okay. Sand?
Even as small as these islands are, I wouldn't want to just dig randomly in the hopes of finding buried treasure. I'd be island hopping for years.
Does this work with sand?
Nah.
Nope.
Well, I'm done here. Back to the narwhal.
Seems a little strange that they're gonna open all of these
Good
islands
to have
up
back,
to you,
Captain.
and
Where
then
will we
there
be heading next, Captain?
is frankly nothing. Nothing here.
I love you.
I think we should discuss that sort of thing after we've reached our destination.
What? Oh, I love you. Sounds like I love you. Pretty good joke.
Yes, sir. Joke.
I like this place. It's relaxing.
There's some junk.
Junky.
There's a palm tree.
It's a palm tree.
And this island is even smaller than the others. More sand. Yeah, skeleton.
Gruesome.
And some
I'm
seaweed.
not touching it. It looks slimy.
And having a little bit of trouble walking around now. Rocks.
It's just a rock.
Are we sure it's just a rock?
I don't need to see that all warped and enlarged in manatee vision.
You're not going to search
Sorry?
the skeleton?
Jeez, what a horrible way to die. Stranded on a deserted island and stung to death by scorpions. Where have I seen that before?
The diorama.
Well, I'm done here. Back to the narwhal.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Winslow.
Where to, Captain?
Set sail for the Jerkbait Islands, Mr. Winslow.
So,
Yes, sir, Captain Threepwood.
I think we are going to have to go back to Flotsam Island. At this rate. There's just seems like there's nothing to do here. It's
Look at those legs.
still trying to figure something out. It's very strange to have gone to so many different places and not accomplish anything.
The Path of the Mouth.
So,
Okay.
unless I'm supposed to use this with this.
I don't need to see that all warped and enlarged in manatee vision.
So I have one puzzle with the arguing pirates over here. That makes no sense. Or I go back to the island in the first chapter. I think the game wants to be cheap and wants to send us back to the island in the first game. That way they can reuse a lot of assets that they've already animated and simultaneously make the player kind of think like, obviously we wouldn't go back to that location because we
Good
just
to
came
have you
from
back,
there.
Captain.
Prepare to set sail, Mr. Winslow.
So we're going back
Let's
to
head back
Flotsam.
to Flotsam Island.
I'll get as close as I
Flotsam.
can. But with the winds blowing out now, we won't be able to reach land.
Onward to Flotsam Island.
I'm as close as I can get, Captain. The winds won't let us in any further.
Okay. So we can't get back to that island. Alright, that solves that problem.
Set sail for the Jerkbait Islands, Mr. Winslow.
Yes, sir, Captain Threepwood.
So let's talk to Winslow. Maybe he'll give us something.
Mr. Winslow,
Yes, Captain.
how's the mast holding up?
She is looking fantastic, Captain. The repairs are holding well. Embrace her, Captain. Let the screaming narwhal know how much you care.
I'm not hugging the mast.
Ah, in time, you will come to love her as your second wife.
I don't think Elaine is into that.
You'll never know unless you ask.
Thank you, Mr. Winslow. Well, I met some merfolk.
And did you find the lovely mermaid lass you were looking for?
I'm not sure. I can't tell the men from the women.
Well, just don't go kissing them all. I found that out the hard way.
Where are we headed?
Nowhere yet, sir. As soon as you point out a location on the map, we can set sail.
Keep up the good work.
Aye, aye, sir.
And because this ship doesn't land on any of the smaller islands, it's...
The merfolk weather vane looks good up there. Doesn't do anything useful, but it looks cool.
like, firing the cannon won't be an option.
Kaboom! I never get tired of that. That's the mast, recently repaired.
So maybe we go have some conversations.
No fishing.
Like, I'm missing rope if I was gonna fish.
Whoa, trippy. Everything looks really close up through this thing.
Let's see. This...
Morgan's grappling hook sure comes in handy. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. Ah, that's not true. It's just a bucket.
Maybe we'll talk to this lady and see if she's got anything to say new.
Hi, lemonade.
Hello, sailor.
I need my mast repaired, Popoli.
Sure, but I keep all the invoices upstairs. Meet me at the shop and we'll talk business.
I'd like some bait, please.
Well, aren't you an eager fisherman? But I don't have any bait down here. See me at the shop.
So, everything she's
I
got
gotta
to
run.
say here...
No offense.
None taken.
Let's...
Artifacts are sacred. I will not let them fall into the wrong hands.
Can I just say something?
Esponja Grande.
See, I don't even have an idea. Not even a
Hello,
clue.
sailor.
Hello, Tetra.
Do you have
I'd
any
like another book.
books?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Like, nothing
Actually,
new?
I've changed my mind.
Let's see.
That's enough.
Go get...
You shall never have them.
Let's forget about the artifacts for a moment.
Let's look around. I'm not controlling the character right now, obviously, as it walks around. Let's see. And...
I wonder where the local fishing hole is around here. And maybe some grogged up fisherman left his free bait coupon.
Where would be the fishing hole?
Me again.
So I see. What can I get you?
Can I have some bait now?
Got your coupon yet?
I'll be back. These trees on Spoon Isle. Can anyone just take one?
Technically, sure, but they're pretty heavy. I'd suggest leaving it to the experts.
I think I'm good. See ya.
Don't be a stranger.
I feel like I've missed something. Like, totally missed a section.
Let's forget
On
about
island.
the artifacts for a moment.
Artifacts are sacred. I will not let them fall into the wrong hands.
Can we agree to disagree?
This is pointless.
How about a compromise?
La Esponja Grande will not be given to these vile pirates.
Both of you, shut up!
Let's see if we just try to give this to the mirror leader.
I think it only
Shall
works on
never
merfolk
have
clamshell thingies.
Okay, let's start again.
We need
Hook.
Esponja Grande.
On hot tub
I'm not grabbing
controls.
that with my
Artifacts are
hook.
sacred.
It'll tarnish
I
it.
will not let them fall into the wrong hands.
Can I just say something here?
Both of you, shut
I
up!
don't need to see that all warped and enlarged in manatee
will
vision.
not be given to these vile pirates.
Enough of this. Just tell me where they are.
You're both
Let's
being
just talk to these
Hello
people.
again. You mentioned summoning artifacts. That sounds cool.
Our prophecies speak of 3 golden artifacts that have been hidden throughout these islands. They are in the form of
I feel like the
ancient
game
gods
has
of the ocean,
taken a
the
major
wise turtle,
difficulty
noble seahorse, and the cranky
difficulty
fish.
spike here.
Cranky fish?
The prophecies are very old. Some of the translations may be a bit off. When these artifacts are combined, and the ceremonial ritual words recited, the legendary sea creatures will rise from the ocean and
So
lead you
maybe
to the
we need the
source of cure.
ceremonial book.
Do you know the ceremonial ritual words by heart?
I do. And as chieftain of the Vacalians, I am the only one that does.
Maybe you could tell Captain McGillicuddy some of the ritual words if he agrees to take only half the sponge.
You'll be telling them all to me, or you'll be our chieftain catcher today come supper.
What are these legendary
So I
sea
didn't
creatures?
have these
Though I
conversations
have never
before,
seen them,
apparently.
the prophecies say they are a physical representation of the ocean gods on Earth, and that they will lead the way to the mouth and the sponge.
Mouth?
Enough of this! The only mouth you need to be concerned with is the one I'm gonna shove a hook through if I don't get those summoning artifacts.
I'm sure we can come up with a slightly less grisly approach if we try.
So we got some more
Hey,
information.
honey, can I talk to you for a sec?
Of course, dear. What is it?
So tell me, when LeChuck handed you that flower on the ship deck, that was, what, some kind of a voodoo trap or something, right?
No, that... How did you even know about that? Have you been spying on me?
Of course not, but I'd been away from you all this time, and I was worried, and I was looking through this spyglass, and...
That is so like you. Listen, after the explosion,
Which I want to stress was not my fault.
After the explosion, it was LeChuck who single-handedly... Oops, sorry. Who recovered your ship and rescued both me and a cargo hold full of innocent monkeys. Whatever you did to that cutlass spell, it seems to have cured him of his many and various voodoo curses completely. He's become a perfectly charming ordinary pirate, just like anyone else.
Oh, so now he's charming, is he?
No, not like that. You know, he hasn't even tried to marry me once since then.
Huh. I still don't trust LeChuck.
I know, but you're going to have to if we're going to get all of the summoning artifacts and fix this whole messy pox business.
Where am I supposed to find these summoning artifacts again?
Go to Spoon Isle. LeChuck is there in the jungle somewhere. He can help you find one. And I hear rumors that there may be some clues to finding another in an abandoned shack on Roe Island. And don't forget, McGillicuddy's men have stolen one. You'll have to find them and get that one as well.
Interesting.
I guess that's all I have to say.
So maybe I just didn't have enough conversation.
You all
Here.
still have a lot to work out, so I'll just see myself out.
Give me the summoning artifacts.
But the hints we're getting
Let's forget about the artifacts.
are also kind of different from the other guidance we're getting. So if this is the popular fishing hole, there should be either a fisherman or a coupon.
There's nothing better than a life at sea. Every day is a new adventure, and all your friends are fish.
There's a statue.
I had an aunt who looked a lot like that.
And there's... Let's use the raft. So Spoon Island, maybe I just didn't walk around well enough.
Let me have it.
So let's just walk straight back this way into the forest.
Give it back.
Alright, you can get in this place. again, I missed something, obviously. Let's look. Well, this just seems like it's blocking the way, and yet there's nothing to pick up. Here's a dead pirate. Wait a minute. Apparently I can't get close enough to it to interact with the dead pirate. So we're gonna have to find probably another map. And we found a dead end that tells me that there's probably a secret there. Now, theoretically, I still have that same shovel that I didn't know I had from the first chapter. So if I can find reason to dig and trigger the game to let me dig, I should be able to dig. At least right now we're not hearing the sound puzzles. There we go.
Right with the shingle. The clam has almost grown feet.
LeChuck!
Guybrush, oh, thank goodness you're safe. Elaine and I were so worried.
Forget it, LeChuck. You may have somehow fooled my wife with your voodoo trickery, but not me.
But it's true. Thanks to you, I'm a new man.
I don't believe
completely
it.
voodoo free. And I have good news, Guybrush. I have found one of the mer people summoning artifacts. I just need little help actually getting it.
What's your game, LeChuck? Lure me into a false sense of security with kind words and sandwiches and then murder me in my sleep?
My boy, if I wanted to murder you, I'd just throw you off this cliff. Why wait for you to sleep?
How reassuring. I completely trust you now.
Great! We'll put the past in the past and agree to work together for a change.
It's not like the hey, there's the coupon too. It's not like he was
large oysters.
good to begin with.
Tasty. For the fish, I mean. I try not to eat bait anymore.
Let's see. Familiar clamshell. Let's go ahead and do this. Well, actually, let's find out why I can't just walk over here and open this.
It looks like it opens somehow. I wonder if there's anything inside. No dice. There must be some trick to opening it.
Yeah, and it seems like the trick is it's gonna just fall downward. And that's how it'll be opened, it'll be cracked open. Let's try this.
I could do this all day, but until LeChuck gets another key for the other clamshell lock, this is useless.
So let's just give this to LeChuck.
I know that seems like a good idea, but it's not.
Guybrush, please stop. I'm trying to figure this thing out.
But all you have to do is...
No. I can figure it out on my own.
Suit yourself.
Let's see. Use this with this.
Free bait. Large oysters. So what exactly are you trying to do here?
I have surmised that the summoning artifact is somehow locked away within that structure. There has got to be a way to activate it so that we can actually retrieve it.
No problem. All we need is another...
No, don't tell me. I need to learn how to do this on my own. If I am going to prove to you that I am on your side, I need to be able to face challenges the same way you do, instead of threatening to cut off your head when I don't get my way.
Fine, I'll let you try to figure out how to unlock the artifact, but I will be the one to actually take it.
Fantastic! So, like I said, don't tell me how to do this. I'm sure I can figure this out on my own.
If you did anything to hurt Elaine while I was gone, I swear I'll...
The only thing I did to Elaine was to pull her from the freezing water along with a bunch of wet, screaming monkeys.
Actually, that kind of sounds like our honeymoon. So, you say you're human now, huh? Well, let's just see what happens when I pull off your mask!
Ouch! Guybrush, stop that!
Huh. Okay. Maybe you are human. I still don't like you.
Be that as it may, we still must work together to retrieve this summoning artifact.
So, how much longer do you think?
I'm so close. I can feel it. I'm just not so good with this whole puzzle-solving thing. It was so much easier to just kill people until someone did things for you. Maybe you could just give me a hint?
Okay, well, try this.
Maybe you should give me what you have. Interesting.
Maybe you should just let me have whatever you're carrying and let me do this.
No, Guybrush, I insist. I must learn to do these things for myself.
What are you carrying with you?
Well, let's see. I have some breath mints and this thing. It looks just like the thing you used in that clamshell, but mine seems to be broken. Oh, I think I've got it now. Oh, wait. No, that won't work.
Look at
Yes?
the altar.
Altar.
Nice altar.
So I have to give him a ring, I guess.
No way am I doing anything with this ring. Elaine would kill me if anything happened to it.
So I need to go find a pearl with the fishing. Okay, I think I've got an idea. Unless we can just push this over. Could we not just push
It
it?
looks like it opens somehow. I wonder if there's anything inside. No dice. There must be some trick to opening it.
It's too big and too heavy, I think. The other point I would argue is that this forest doesn't seem very
More
detailed.
Vacalian ruins. This looks like some kind of old furnace. Or maybe a barbecue? That won't do anything. It's not even on.
So we can barbecue maybe fish.
I think it's a Vacalian barbecue.
But we would need something to burn. And we don't have that. So hopefully that will show up on the map too, now that we found it. Because I don't really want to have to wander through this forest. Apparently there's nothing this way. This is just a dead end. Using the arrow keys in a 3D environment isn't quite as nice as you would think.
Fishing well. Fishing well? They probably meant wishing well. I'm sure it's just a typo.
And let's take this coupon.
Free bait. Good for 1 order of fish eggs. Coupon valid at most participating jerkbait island locations. Neat.
So we're getting more coupons. Nothing, you can't do anything with the statue. And again, this is, I guess we could double check just to make sure if this works with this.
Hey, it looks like this bucket has a lot of tiny holes in it. The water would leak right out.
But it would be really good for getting something else out of water. Like a fish.
Let me have it. Nope.
And since we kind of know that the big mouth singing
Give it back.
bass is
Shut up.
necessary for that, we don't need to talk to them. And I guess we'll get a pearl by giving the coupons here. Unless we're supposed to combine these two. Nope. Let's see what happens when we do this.
Can I get some bait?
Sure, but not down here. Those coupons are only good at the bait shop upstairs.
So we've made a little bit of progress, but there has been a considerable amount of wandering around in confusion too. And that's not particularly the way I want games to become long, like this. Like, we're about, let's see, I guess an hour and a half? Maybe if we're in the 4th save slot and we saved after 30 minutes, then yeah, I guess we may be 2 hours into chapter 2 actually. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.